Hey guys, Jason Scudolera with Modern Rodding, and in front of me is a few products from Thermo Tec. This is perfect for sound deadening and heat control. We're going to install this stuff in our 55 wagon behind me. Let's get started. With a few different products up here, we're going to start off with our thermal guard. It is lightweight and perfect for the roof of your car. What I like about this product, it reduces sound, absorbs vibration, protects from radiant heat up to 1500 degrees, really easy to apply with the adhesive, can be trimmed to fit anywhere, and it's not only good on cars, it's good for your RVs, buses, aircraft, and homes. Now moving over to our suppressor, this is also perfect for heat and sound. This provides direct protection from radiant heat up to 2000 degrees. It's perfect for your interior firewalls, floorboards, or doors. It's easy to trim and fit and contains a high temperature adhesive backing. When installing, I like to use one of their rollers. This is perfect for all the contours and to get everything nice and flat, and to wrap it all up, a little bit of the seam tape. All that's left is to get our car prepped and get these fine products installed into our wagon. All right, so it's about time for installation. Luis has gone through the entire car to prep it, and he has gone through and degreased everything, wiped the whole car down, vacuumed it, even found a few surprises up front in the heater box. There's a rat in there?
Yeah.
Dead?
Dead.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ew. You might want to do that outside, dude. Yeah. That being said, let's get to work. All right, so here we are in beautiful Southern California, where it never snows, hails, never rains either. Actually, we're in Orange County, California, and well, it's raining, hailing, and it's freezing in here. So we got our product down here, Thermo Tec, and we are laying it on the floors, the roof, the doors. We're gonna cover this whole entire 55 wagon, and we got Luis in there already laying some down. One thing we had to do, because it is so cold, is we're applying a little bit of heat just to get the adhesive to stick a little bit better. Normal circumstances, you wouldn't have to do that, but today we are, because it's like 40 degrees in here. But that being said, we're gonna walk you through step by step how to apply the stuff on the floor, the doors, and the roof, and then use a little bit of tape to clean it all up. All right, so we're gonna come up to this point here. So what I'm gonna do is just measure across, 23 by 6. We'll fill this little area in. We'll move forward. 23 by 6. Keep all your little pieces because you're going to need them somewhere. They'll come in handy. One thing you don't want to do is waste any of this. So we'll save that little piece here. And we got ours in the giant roll. It comes in different sizes. But again, we're going to cover the whole car. We want this thing to go down the road with no sound coming through from the road or the tires or the suspension. And it's really good for heat control, especially when you got that AC on. We want to make sure we're nice and cozy, but not today, because we'd actually prefer to use the heater. This stuff cuts pretty easy. And then he'll just cut across, and we'll keep that piece for something else. I'll go apply mine. This stuff's kind of cool because you can kind of trace it out. If you bring it up to the edge, they'll tell you where to cut. So there's mine. And I'll just trim that out real quick. There we go. See where we're at there before I peel the backing off. Okay, let's go a little deeper into here. Also, the heat will make this a little bit more pliable, especially when it's cold like this, so we can kind of get in some of those crevices. And then I always roll my way out, that way you can get most of the wrinkles out. Get up in there, a little more heat right there. There you go. I mean, I use the backside to get in some of these crevices too. And I'll go ahead and trim that off. And then I'll show you what I'll do with the tape. Just like so. There you go. And then I'll get the tape. This you don't need any heat for. It sticks really nicely. I just do it right over that seam. Cleans it up. There you go. That piece is in, and we'll move forward. I'll come back and probably do a nice seam with the tape down here so we get a nice straight line. We'll be looking pretty good. All right, so we went ahead and measured everything out, laid this piece in here before pulling the sticky back off, marked a center line here. Now we'll go ahead and lift it up, peel probably halfway back or so, and start applying it. There you go. Go towards you. There you go. Just kind of go little by little. Try to get most of the wrinkles out. I'm gonna go ahead and cut down the center. That way we can start overlapping a little bit. But I probably just split it and then we'll trim it. Now that you have this, I would kind of start in the middle of this area and work your way that way, work your way this way, and then wherever it overlaps, you can trim it and then and then catch the seam there. And here we'll just trim it back so the line's nice and even, and then we'll go ahead and put the tape over it. You don't want to put too much heat because it does tear if you put too much in there. So you just got to find that sweet spot of heat so you can stretch it like that and it won't tear. A couple areas that I heated a little too much, it tore, but it's all right. We kind of massaged it back in and put some seam tape over it. We're good. When you get into these areas here, it's just going to be way too much to stretch. So what I'll do is I'll cut it here, lay it all in there, and if we need to add a piece because the gap got too big, we will. If not, we'll just put some seam tape over it. Just makes it fit way better. All right, so we've laid out most of the floor. We still have a little bit of the tunnel area and the firewall to do. But first we're gonna move over to the roof. I've measured it out, I've marked my lines. I'm gonna go ahead and draw a line across, we'll cut it, we'll glue it, and we'll install it. So what he's gonna do, he's gonna glue this side, and then we'll go to the car and glue the roof. That way we have a permanent bond and we won't ever have to worry about it falling off into the headliner. Okay, is it straight? Okay, just try to keep it along this line here and try to get it tucked up in there like that. Just like that. There you go, that's beautiful. Okay. All right, so Luis has prepped and cleaned the door. Now he's ready to put sections like this in there. He's already cut them. There's not a whole lot of room to get your hands inside there to put them in the door. So these work real well. He's gonna do all 4 doors, and that'll be a wrap. We got the doors, the floors, the roof all done. Couple days work. That's prep and installation, and we basically covered everything but the back portion of the wagon. The only reason we didn't do that is because we're gonna put the original wood back there. So we're gonna have a car that it's got complete heat control. So when you have the AC on, it's gonna be nice and chilly in there, and it's gonna ride so much nicer and quieter. So when you're ready to order your Thermo Tec, visit thermotec.com.